Have you ever heard of a place so strange, so bizarre, that it seems to defy the laws of physics? Today, we're venturing into the heart of a modern mystery, a place that has baffled locals and experts alike. We're talking about the cursed bridge, where technology simply dies. Imagine this. You're driving along, maybe listening to music on your phone, following your GPS. You approach an ordinary-looking bridge, nothing special about it. But as you cross, your music cuts out. Your GPS signal vanishes, your phone call drops. It's like you've entered a dead zone, an invisible bubble where modern technology just gives up. As soon as you're off the bridge, everything springs back to life. Weird, right? This isn't a scene from a sci-fi movie. This is the reality for people crossing a specific bridge in the UK, located near the village of Great Barford. For years, drivers have reported the same strange phenomenon. Their car radios go silent, their phones lose all service, and even some digital dashboards flicker and reset. It is so consistent that locals have nicknamed it the Bermuda Triangle Bridge, or the Bridge of Silence. The stories are fascinating. One local resident shared how every single time they drive their newer, tech-heavy car over the bridge, the entire infotainment system shuts down and reboots. Their older, simpler car. It crosses without a single issue. Another person recounted how their hands-free phone system would drop calls in the exact same spot, day after day, on their commute. It's not just a one-off glitch, it's a reliable, repeatable event. So what on earth is going on here? Is the bridge haunted? Cursed? Is it a gateway to another dimension? As you can imagine, theories have run wild. Some people joke about ghosts who hate modern technology. Others have speculated about secret government installations or alien interference. The mystery grew so much that it even attracted the attention of paranormal investigators and tech experts, all trying to crack the code of the silent bridge. Before we dive into the scientific explanations, let's explore some of the spookier theories that have popped up. The area around Great Barford is rich in history, with tales of ancient battles and local folklore. Some have suggested that the bridge is built on a site with residual energy, a memory of a past traumatic event that disrupts electronic fields. Think of it like a ghost in the machine, but instead of haunting a house, it's haunting a piece of infrastructure. Another popular supernatural theory revolves around ley lines. These are hypothetical alignments of ancient sites, believed by some to be channels for powerful, natural earth energies. The idea is that this bridge might sit on a convergence point of several ley lines, creating an energy field so intense that it interferes with our delicate electronics. While there's no scientific proof for ley lines, it's a captivating idea that adds to the bridge's mystique. But for every ghost story, there's a skeptic looking for a more down-to-earth explanation. And that's where things get really interesting. When the story went viral, engineers and physicists started chiming in with their own hypotheses. This wasn't just a local curiosity anymore, it was a genuine scientific puzzle. The first logical step was to rule out simple explanations. Could it be a standard mobile network dead spot? Unlikely. A dead spot would affect phones, but it wouldn't explain why car radios and entire dashboard systems were cutting out. Plus, the effect is confined to the exact length of the bridge. Drive a few feet past it, and everything is back to normal. That's too precise for a typical signal shadow. So, investigators had to think bigger. Or more accurately, they had to think about waves. The leading theory, and the one that seems to hold the most water, revolves around something called electromagnetic interference, or EMI. Essentially, the idea is that there's a powerful, focused source of radio waves, or an electromagnetic field, concentrated right on the bridge. This rogue signal is so strong that it overwhelms the weaker signals of our phones, GPS and radios, effectively jamming them. But where would such a powerful signal come from? This is the core of the mystery. The first suspect was a nearby radio or television broadcast tower. Sometimes, under specific atmospheric conditions, signals from these towers can be reflected or amplified in strange ways, creating hotspots of intense interference. However, a thorough investigation of the area didn't reveal any obvious culprit. There were no massive transmitters close enough to explain such a localized and powerful effect. This led to the next, more intriguing possibility. Could the source of the interference be hidden? Some experts proposed that a faulty or improperly shielded piece of electrical equipment was to blame. Imagine a powerful electrical cable running under or alongside the bridge. If its shielding was damaged, it could be leaking a massive amount of electromagnetic radiation, creating the dead zone on the bridge above. This could be anything from high-voltage power lines to communications cables. This theory gained a lot of traction, and it prompted the local power company and communications authorities to get involved. They sent out crews with specialized detection equipment to scan the bridge and its surroundings for any signs of electromagnetic leakage. They were literally hunting for an invisible force. And what did they find? Well, the investigation revealed something fascinating. It wasn't a huge, obvious power line fault. Instead, the evidence pointed towards a smaller, more specific source. One of the most plausible explanations that emerged involved a piece of equipment owned by a local business or even a private individual near the bridge. It could be an old, malfunctioning piece of machinery, or even a powerful, uncertified amateur radio setup. Something that was broadcasting a powerful signal on a broad range of frequencies, but wasn't supposed to be. Think about it like this. Your phone and radio are trying to listen to a very specific, quiet conversation. The cell tower, or the radio station. But right next to them, someone has turned on a giant megaphone shouting gibberish. Your devices can't hear the quiet conversation over the noise of the megaphone. That's essentially what powerful EMI does. Another piece of the puzzle is the bridge itself. The structure, likely made with a lot of steel and rebar, could be acting as a giant antenna. It might not be generating the signal, but it could be capturing it, focusing it, and re-radiating it in a very concentrated area, right on the bridge's roadway. This would explain why the effect is so precisely located. The metal in the bridge creates the perfect environment for this electronic chaos to occur. So the curse of the bridge is likely not a supernatural phenomenon, but a perfect storm of modern technology and physics. A hidden source of electromagnetic interference, combined with a bridge structure that acts as a natural amplifier, creates this bizarre bubble where our gadgets fail. While this scientific explanation is the most likely, the exact source of the interference remains a bit of a local legend. Was it ever officially found and shut down? Reports are mixed. Some say the issue was quietly resolved after the investigations. Others claim that the phenomenon still happens from time to time, suggesting the source might be intermittent, turning on and off. This ambiguity is what keeps the story alive. It's a modern-day campfire tale. We love the idea of a place that defies our understanding, a little pocket of mystery in our hyper-connected world. The Bridge of Silence is a powerful reminder that even with all our scientific knowledge, there are still strange and unexplained things out there. It challenges our reliance on technology and makes us wonder what other invisible forces might be at play in the world around us. Have you ever experienced anything like this? A place where your tech just inexplicably failed? Let me know your stories in the comments below. It is fascinating to think about how many other little Bermuda Triangles might be scattered across the globe, each with its own unique story and explanation waiting to be discovered. Thanks for joining me on this journey to the Cursed Bridge. If you enjoyed this dive into a modern mystery, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the strange and unexplained. See you in the next video.